Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. O'Connell, the ball is loose. Jags pick it up. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
Okay, ready?
First down, ball at the 36.
11. Hey, go.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Lawrence working from the gun. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Needing 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Forced out to his right. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Hey, Lion. Think right.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Silver.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. Has it in close. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right, at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They run it again with Bigsby. And he gets this forward to the 19. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Red on red.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal. Again, it's Bigsby. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
All right, let's go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Starting from the 5. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he gets him around 6 there. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
He's on the move. Now here he goes. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Well, these tops here. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He's going to throw this one. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball more times than not.
That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 43 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
11, Agate. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Hey, go.
Give up the gut to Bigsby. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
Go, let's go. Go.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
A 47-yard attempt.
The kick by Shudak is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm. They start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You think corners, you think picks, but that's not the only thing he doesn't have yet today, Kate. He's got the fumble recovery. He's now got a sack. He's been playing a physical brand of football, exactly what today's NFL is all about with those players on the perimeter.
3rd and long for him here. Getting out to his left. Throwing on the run. Big gain downfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Back now, pressure on its way. On the move, headed right. Hits his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 28. Rolling left, buying some time. He's on the move. He winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down. An avoidable mistake, and that one's going to set the coaches off more than almost any other. And now they're going to mark off the yardage. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. And he only gets this one down to the 9. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking for a throw here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans make it a one-score game before halftime. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Titans get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver.
From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Derek Forrest able to make the stop.
Hey,
Working quickly here.
30 left. 11. Go.
2nd and 8. He fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And he's fortunate to cover it himself, but the clock's still running as we count down. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and
they connect on the deep shot. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars bump the lead up to 13 points. On now is Cook to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Throwing now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
2nd and 10 now. Completed to his running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. He's dropping back to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Man in motion here. Still sticking with the passing game. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. They get 22 on that one. And the Titans will have a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Slot man in motion right. He'll throw it yet again. Throwing for the end zone. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
And he missed it. It's no good. And that'll keep the deficit at 13. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. His return starts at the 5. Well, some trickery here on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
They've got first down from the 31.
These are 24. All right, here we go. Done. Take right open. 11, again.
Lawrence looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Gun.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Lawrence now off the play action. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Red on red. Here we go.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Brought down on the play by T'Vondre Sweat. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over.
It's inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
The ability to take any completion, short or deep down the sideline, and continue adding yardage, that's called yak, and every coach loves it.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown.
Hey, easy, route. Easy.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. On now is Cook to kick this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down after a short gain. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense up to the line fast. From the 42. Forced out to his right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Defense relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Pass play coming here. Escapes the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
They're going for this. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground again on first. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2. Back to throw now. Buying some time right. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Shotgun now on third down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans start the second half with some needed points. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Returnable from the 2. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Wait for Davis, but it's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Titans get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Flush down now to his left. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Here's a give up the middle. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He's on the move. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. Pass play now. He connects downfield on 4. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Titan 18.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing.
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
On red.
Going with Bigsby here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Hey, go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
30 left. Here we go.
On the give, it's Bigsby. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They run it again with Bigsby. Broke through the tackle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
30 left.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner, stopped for just 1 yard.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
Now it's Bigsby. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Still well short after the 3-yard run. It's going to be 4th down and 6. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. The kick by Shudak is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Left side, backs there, cut! They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He sends this one to the end zone, and he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Titans have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Go, go! Decent 24.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, kill! 30 left. 11. Hot.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars up by just a couple of points. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Red on red.
Lawrence working from the gun. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
13 loop.
They'll run this with Bigsby. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, easy. Route. Go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That's going to be caught by Evans. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
13, Luke. Take right open. Silver.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Passing is hauled in by the running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
All right, let's go.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Easy. Read a 54. Here we go, son.
The give right side. Here's Bigsby. Down to the 10. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.